Hey you guys, it's Wendy. How are you? I am so stinking excited about this Iron Orchid design. So stinking excited. Can't wait for you guys to see this. Literally unboxing the box with y'all today. I haven't opened it yet. I did get all these items put on our website and they are only offered for pre-order. And then Thursday they will be released. If you pre-order it on our website, they will ship out Thursday. And if you come in our store Thursday, they will be on the floor and ready for sale. We are not allowed to sell any of these items until Thursday, just to be fair for all the IOD stockists. So everybody has the same playing field to sell them. I'm sorry, I need to get me some water. Anyway, let's get going. So I've got a box full of the June brand new items from IOD from Iron Orchid Designs. And these items that I put on my website, the IOD sisters have done a couple videos demoing and showing the new product as well. And so I have linked those videos on my website so you guys can take a look at what they're doing as well and get even more of an idea. So I'm just going to get started. I'm so excited. So it looks like the molds are the thing that's on top first. And I'm super excited, especially for this one. This is the sunflower decor mold. And I think this one's going to be super popular, y'all. If you like this, you better get it while you can. IOD stuff sells quick, and when it sells out, it takes a little while for them to remake these products. But let me show you this mold. Pull it out of the paper here real quick, and I'll get up close so you can see it. But oh my goodness, and they've added some new features as well to this. Let me see, I'm going to pop back over. Isn't that pretty? Now IOD has how many milliliters or grams of either dry clay. I think the top is probably the dry clay, and then one of them is for if you do the, it's the liquid form. I can't remember. It's kind of a silicone base, and it tells you exactly how much is needed to put in each one of these things. So if you want to get a little measurer like a weigh machine, you can weigh out your product and know exactly, so you're not wasting. I think that's an awesome addition. And they've also added the names on the bottom, so I don't have to write it on the back anymore, so that's nice. But yeah, this is really cool. I love the sunflower. Let me come up closer. Look at all the detail in there. I just love that. We're going to definitely do this one today. It's got a stem, bunch of little buds, leaves, and the giant sunflower. I can't tell if I'm too far. I think I need to go this way for y'all to see it. I'm going too far the other way. Okay, get that out of the way. I double stocked on those because I know that they're going to be super popular. Okay, this one's really cool too. This is a new trimmings, and the trimmings is a great one for adding to like frames and mirrors and all that good stuff. And we can probably use one of these on a project that I'm wanting to do this on as well. But let's look at this guy. And they've added a new feature to this one too that I'm really excited about. Alright, so if I haven't told you about IOD's molds, they are food safe, so you can make candy and cookies with this. You can use it for that. I would only, if you're going to use it for food, only use this for food. Don't go back and then make something with dry clay. You don't want to mix your materials. So have one for your home decor stuff and then one for food. But you can wash these. It's a safe silicone for food. It's micro rim, so it makes it really easy for your stuff to come out and to cut off your product that you put in there. And it's compatible with most casting mediums, and it's BPA free. So I'm going to bring this up closer for you guys to see. Moving a box out of my way. Let me see. So I think I need to go this way. So this is really pretty. It has a female and a male end now. So it's very easy to link these together, so it can be, if you need a longer strip, you'll be able to piece it together really easy. So you see where that's the male end and this is the female end, and it'll connect. We'll have to do this one together too so we can see how that works. But I love these. They're very, very pretty. These are great to use like on your picture frames, to frame something out. Maybe some cute molding on a piece of furniture. Also on a mirror. If you have just a plain mirror, you could add this on the frame and it just spices it up, makes it look really, really cool. I love that. And again, I have it upside down. It tells you how much product that you need for either the dry clay or for the other pouring. There's a liquid form as well, and that's pretty cool if you're really worried about wasting product. That helps you not do that. Looks like next is, oh, this is a cool, this is a new play toy, a new tool. And I'm definitely going to try this one out with you guys. I was excited about this because I've been doing what they made this for a while, and I'm excited that they got one that'll do it better. So these are silicone paint blades, and they're specifically made, it's just, let me read the back. It's hard to describe, but the paint blades are specifically designed to be perfect tool for all your painterly projects. Whether you're applying a thin, even coat or channeling your inner artist with thick, expensive dabs, these silicone paint blades are a quick, simple, and ever so satisfying way to get the job done. They're easy to clean, dry instantly, and reduce the amount of paint that is wasted, provided in 2 sizes for projects large and small. So this right here gives you that smooth, just like if you have a flat surface, you can use this to drag your paint, and I don't know how to explain it other than it's just awesome. It just makes it really smooth. I've done this more with like really thick paint where I want it to smear and then smear another color with it. It's just really fun. It keeps it nice and flat, and these are supposed to have like a coating on them that makes it really easy for your paint to just wash off, really simple and easy. And I think I probably even could use this, and I might try the little one for even putting product in here and just like scraping it off. We'll see how that works as well. But it's a pack of 2. Next is, let me move this all out of the way here. Next is stamps. All right, so the first one is the branches and vines. Branches and vines. I'm going to come up here closer so you guys can see this. I'm going to show you the example that's on the back. So cute branches. These are going to be great to add with lots of different projects. You can add the stamp with the decor transfers. You can add it with the molds as well. Like I could see having a sunflower and then using this for my stem in the background. It's just really cool. And it's one large sheet, and this is what you get. Let me put this back in so you can actually see it. One large sheet, and the idea with these guys is you can leave them on this backer. There's a top here. All right, this is the top. This is the part you need to take off. The stampy side's on this side. Take that off. Don't throw that away. You can either peel these off like this and use them individually, or you can put them on a mounting. You could use it on a mounting thing to do it a different way, a mounting sheet, or you can leave them on here. And a lot of people cut these out and keep them separated so you can do a lot easier. But you can peel these off. So you can build you a stem and do it however you like. But it's really cool. Need the backing behind it so y'all can see it. It's so cool. So again, you can peel that off. What's nice about this, if you keep this sheet, it has the layout so you know where to put it back, and it helps you just, you know, for organization purposes, helps you keep it all together. So we'll have to try this one out too. There's lots of different ways you can use this. You can use it with paint, and you can also use it with ink. You can also stamp it into the clay, the dry clay, and you can also use really thick paint where it's almost dry but it's still a little bit wet. If you do it thick, you can press it into that as well. It's a super cool look. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, another sunflower. This is so, so pretty, and it's the biggest IOD stamp I've seen them do for a floral, which I'm glad they did it on the sunflower because sunflowers are supposed to be big. So let me show you guys this one up close and personal. So this is the new sunflower. Taking a package, and I think this one comes on 2 sheets. Yes, let me pull this out. And I forgot to tell you guys, it comes with reusable mask, and we may have to use the mask when we're doing this project so y'all can see it, but let me show you the back example real quick. Isn't that beautiful? And these, you could leave it whatever color you wanted, but this is really made for you guys. If you want to do some watercolors or some acrylics, you can paint this out, and it is gorgeous. I love the black and white as well, but it gives you an idea, it gives you a fun project to do as well, and it's just really, really pretty. So here's the first page, and this is the biggest floral that they have here. It's got some stems, some leaves, and then here is the second sheet with more leaves, a side view, and a little bit smaller of a sunflower. I really, really like it. So the mask, basically, you can't see this, but it's you have a piece of plastic that is shaped exactly like this. So if you want to layer your stuff, it can be either with transfers or with this. You can mask off parts or all of a piece so that you don't mess up what you just stamped, and you can make it look like the vine is going behind and it doesn't mess up your stamp. It's really cool, and we might have to try that out as well. Okay, so that's the sunflower. What do you guys think of that? Very pretty, right? I love it. All right, so the next stamp is sprigs. And so this one's just a little bit smaller. It's like your grasses and little sprigs and flowers and stuff like that. And I think it's just 1 sheet. It's smaller stuff. I'm going to show you the back real quick here of their example. I love that they use the green ink on this one. I've been wanting to use the green ink, so we might try that out. I really like it. But there is the example. So you can see it's got some blooms and then like smaller, like almost like weeds and a little bit of grasses and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. I like it. And then here it is on the stamps. And again, with these stamps, let me turn this around. You can pull them off individually and stamp, or a lot of people leave them on this backing and cut them off. But anyway, they peel off. It's pretty tough to get them off. But you want to make sure you don't get the back of this really dirty so that it will go back and cling to your piece. So anyway, that's your sprigs. Very, very cool. Love it. And then we got some really, really, really cool transfers. Let me move this box out of the way. All right, so this one is the exploration. It's like, it's transportation stuff, kind of vintage transportation, and I'm very excited about this one. Here is the back. And so you've got 8 sheets with this one. So this one's kind of expensive, but it's worth it, y'all. So you got the hot air balloon, you got the old-timey kind of plane, some world maps, the train. I mean, it's just cool. You got a ship. Let me get this up here higher so y'all can see it. And anyway, bikes, you name it, it's got all your stuff. And there's a railroad, can't talk, a choo-choo train. And then you also got some lettering. So you got a whole bunch of stuff on this. You're going to piece this out and just make tons of projects with this. And I can't wait. I want to show you these pieces, these examples that they used here on the bottom. I'm trying to see if I'm in the view here. But here it is. They use like the whole thing, it looks like, just about on this dresser. Come in a little bit closer. And then here's an old book that they've added it to. And here's that dresser opened up again. It's really cool. I kind of dig it, love it. And so I'm going to show you all the individual sheets. They are 12 by 16. So you can see it's pretty big. And it's kind of got that really vintage, there's a little bit of a beigey pink hue to it. And then, let's see here. Oh, I love the world map. That's really cool. I love the world map. I'm trying to come in as close as I can so you can get a better view. Locomotive, and they're calling it Exploration. Look at the beautiful balloon. Oh, that's so pretty. And then you got like a compass, anchor, a watch. It's really cool. I love it. So that was the third page. Big old ship. That's cool. So if you have a nautical room, I could see this on a little boy's dresser or even on a wall or art piece. That would be cool. Let's see what else we got here. I'm sorry for the glare. Let's go this way. All right, got a couple of, gosh, my brain's not working today, but you got your, what is that called? Somebody help me out. What are these called? Anyway, more balloons, a train, more trains, bikes. So cool. Look at that train. That's really cool. Love that. So we got some numbers down here. Sign language. That's what it is. Sign language. And then the last page is letters. It's the whole alphabet, it looks like. So that is so cool, y'all. I love it. Super, super cool. So there's the front of the package. And there's the back. You get 8 sheets. It's really, really big. I love that. This guy is English foil. And it's really pretty. It's got the animals. And I've seen, you see this like on fabric. And I've seen it on, plates and dishes. And so I really like this look. If I can get it open. What is going on? Oh, I was trying too far down. It's really, really pretty. They've got a dresser on here with it on the drawers, and I like that idea a lot. So, English tulle. And the guys, I'm going to show you how to do some of this on our project today to demo some of these products with you. But every package comes with this little plastic applicator, and that's what you burnish these on with. So this is kind of it's like a taupey gray color. It's really pretty. And this one is 8 sheets as well. You can see lots of different stuff. And let me show you the examples on the back up close. So here's some on a blue dresser. This looks like it's on a wall. That would be a lot of transfers on a wall. Y'all can see that at all. And then on a gray dresser. I really like this one. I don't know if y'all can see that one or not, but I'll show you just a couple sheets of this. So it's a white, actually it's clear. This is on white. So whatever you would paint on your piece would be what shows through. And then you got a kind of taupey gray is the transfer. But you got 8 sheets, different scenes. You can see there's some horses with people, sheep, some ducks, and anyway, it's cool. It's really cool. Let me go about the middle way. You can see there, it looks like, let's see. 1, 2, there's a couple house scenes in that. I'm trying to see if it repeats. Yes. Okay, it looks like it's the same sheet repeating. All right, repeating 4 times. So you got 4 of this scene and then 4 sheets of that scene. So that's pretty cool. And that is English toil. Love that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, that is all the release. It was 8 products, and they are all available on my website as pre-order. You can pre-order them now, and I will ship them out to you Thursday. If you want to buy them in the store, you will have to. You can also do pickup in store on my website with the pre-order, and you can come pick them up Thursday, but you're not allowed to come get them until Thursday. So I'm not going to display these in my store until Thursday. And the reason IOD has asked us to do this is just to be fair for all stockists. They've had a hard time getting this all out to everyone at the same time. So they're allowing enough time for everybody to have it in stock and to go live with it. So that's pretty cool that they did that. I have been wanting to, I got this little project right here. I picked this up at the Salvation Army here in Granite Falls. It was $5. And it was the graphic that was in the middle was peeling on the sides and stuff, and really truly I probably should rip the whole thing off, but I just peeled up the parts that were sticking up. I kind of went ahead and decoupaged down what was left because I didn't have time to pull that off, and I don't mind this being underneath. So what I did to make sure it's going to stick and my paint's not going to make it pull off is I used our clear coat as kind of a decoupage, and I put 1 coat of our clear coat on here so I know it's going to stay, and I can paint right over that clear coat, no problem. Do some of this, and also the sunflower. Okay. All right, so cornstarch. Cornstarch is something that's really easy. It helps your molds to pop out really quick out of these guys. So I need a little brush. And we're going to start with the sunflower first. So I'm just going to dust this. And what this does is just helps the dry clay to not stick to the mold and release really easy. The air dry clay, you do need to keep it airtight, and you can put it in your refrigerator for a little while to keep it from drying out. As soon as you open it, it really starts drying out, and it will age. If you don't use it quick enough, it will dry out. I got a tip from Zeb and Jamie Ray. They said to put a wet paper towel inside with your dry clay, and it helps it keep also from drying out. So that's a good tip. All right, let me set that aside, and I'm going to just pop out the excess. Now we're going to open this up, and if I had one of those small kind of, you know, if y'all ever seen those food weighers, you could use this to weigh out your clay if you wanted to. I think it's going to be a pretty big piece. That probably isn't big enough, but we're going to try it. And I am going to kind of work it a little bit before I do it. Okay. All right, I'm just going to take it and I'm going to press it down in here. Just kind of use your thumb, push it in. You want to kind of push it into the grooves so you can get all that detail. For sake of time, but I'll show you guys this when I get done with it completely after the live. But if you use your thumb, you can push into those grooves and it just kind of like cuts that stuff. It has like a little, there's a little micro rim right around the edge of this thing, and when you push your thumb towards it, it cuts it off. Just like that. Alright, let me get some more clay. I'm just going to use a lot of clay for this. This would probably be a really good one to use with this amazing cast. It's a liquid form. It's like has 2 different products when you mix it together. I just like put my pieces back together, roll them up, and push it down in there again. So push with your thumb and it'll break it off. I'm smoothing out that back a little bit, pushing it off. Okay, I think we're just about done. I'm going to flatten it out a little bit more. A little bit of a dip right here, so I'm going to put a little piece, flatten that out. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. So I'm just pushing it into the sides, trying to make sure I get all that detail that's in there. I'll show them to you closer when I get it all in. A little bit of a dip in the middle. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is just pop this over and kind of peel it up, and it should just fall out. Yep. There's a couple little places I can take my X-Acto knife. I didn't push it hard enough to get that rim cut, and so I'll just take my little X-Acto knife, fix that real quick. It's really not a big deal if it's on there. That worked great. Alright, let me show this to you guys. I want y'all to see that up close and personal. Oops, got a little piece right there. Don't want on there. Isn't that pretty? So that's the big sunflower. We will end up putting her on this piece. Let's see which is the top and which is the bottom of this. Okay, so this up here is the top. So I'm probably going to kind of put her somewhere on there. I'm not going to worry about my background being painted because I want to paint my air dry clay as well. So I'm going to leave that alone for now. Let's get our leaf out of here. Just going to pop it over, kind of peel it up, and it pops right out. So there's the leaf. Isn't that cool? Let's do a couple of these so I can show you how it pieces together, the male and female end. So these two right here have that character, and that one also has that characteristic, but I really like this one, so I think I want to try it. Flatten it out a little bit, pulling off all my edging here so it'll pop out without having that sticking to it. So these are silicone safe. You could do, you could make candy in these. You can also do little cookies, treats, whatever you like. It's food safe. Just make sure you don't mix it with your DIY things for home decor. All right, let's see how this is going to pop out here. I'm just going to pop it over. Let's peel it back. Oh yeah. Try not to come out too fast so I don't rip it. Oh, that's really pretty, y'all. So again, let me take my X-Acto knife here and clean it up just a little bit. That. Look how cute. Well, I'll show you on that. Can y'all see that? Look how cute that is. Let's do one more strip and I'll show you how it connects together. I think you can see that. A little bit more clay, cornstarch in here. go slow. Give her a little prod. Yeah, she looks good. It has small little imperfections in it, which I think is really, really cool. So let me, I just messed it up. You gotta be careful because you can mess up your detail. Let me slide this over, let y'all see how you would piece it together. So, see how that's the male end and this is the female end? I'm gonna slide this down. If you're ready to adhere it, you just put a little bit of wood glue on the back, whatever your glue choice is, but you can piece this right together just like that. And if you wanted to use a little bit of water, and a brush, let's wet a little bit and we'll try to piece that together real quick. You would just piece this together. Of course, I haven't put glue on this yet. You would want to glue one down and then do the other. But you can make that look a little bit better. I'm going to wait until I've glued it, and I would probably cut this off or make it look, cut that off, maybe put it on this end to make it look more even, but this would be cute all the way around. Not sure if I want to do that, but that's an idea because I'm probably going to paint this part too. We're going to put a coat of white ash on the sky, and then we're going to try, and I might try to do a thick pour and show you. That's what I'll do. We'll show you how to do the silicone blade with a thicker pour. So here's the big one. It's made out of silicone. It has some kind of coating on it that the paint comes off really, really easily. And then here's a smaller one if you had a smaller project. I think I'm going to use, I might be using both, but I'm going to start with the big one. All right, so I've got my big spatula here. We are going to pour, I'm just going to pour a little bit on here. It doesn't take a whole lot. It may even be too much. We will see. So if you ever have old paint that starts getting thick, this stuff is really great for that. And I would love to take y'all around and show you a couple of pieces that I've done that on. But what I'm going to do is just use this, and I am just going to just spread it around. So this is a metal piece, and I think it's dipping a little bit in the middle. But you can get you some different textures and stuff going with this as well. You can mix paint with this. It's really cool. See how that did? I kind of like that. But maybe with a different color. There's still paint on my thing here. So... but if I wanted to, I could go down really hard and see how it just like barely, and then I could go softer. You can play with this and it'll spread it out a little bit smoother. So there's a little bit of a dip in this thing. So I'm going to leave the paint a little bit thicker. It's fun. I could do this with a paintbrush, but this doesn't leave brush strokes. And you're going to have to get used to however you use it. I think, I'm trying to see why that's there. I'm not holding it just right or something. It's fun. I like it. I like this a lot. So right now I'm getting the hard edges, and I think it's because my piece is dipping a little bit. So I'm going to try very hard maybe push a little bit to get it to smooth out. Yeah, my edges are, let me flip over, maybe that's the problem. Let me show you another trick with this. See how I've got lots of paint on there? You can take off the paint very easily. It scrapes right off, so you won't be wasting. Let me flip it to the other side and see if that makes a difference. Nope, it's still doing the two little edges. So I need to watch some more tutorials with the ladies to see how not to get the edges. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm gonna come back with my brush and smooth this out better. Put these across the bottom and then have the sunflower kind of peeking out through the top. So I'm going to slide this over for a second. We need to season these stamps. You always need to season your stamps before you stamp. It just helps the paint or the ink to adhere to it a little bit better. So make sure you got the side that actually has the detail on it. That's the part you want to do. Little sanding block here, and all you do, if y'all can see that, is kind of go one way with your sander, just real kind of easy, real easy, and then go another direction. And this just seasons it and gets it ready to accept paint. I'm going to wipe it off a little bit, make sure I got all the dust and stuff off of it. Okay, and build my design as I go. Still a little bit wet, but I think we'll be okay. Pull some of this out. Need it to be as long as my spread. Just got a lot on it, so I'm going to kind of stamp it off here to the side a little bit. And I got ink on my hands, and I don't want that to get on my piece. So, let's see if I can do it this way. Little stick, yeah. Alright. Here we go, y'all. So when you do it, lay it down, don't let it shift. And the girls say, tickle it. And don't let it slide, don't let it shift. Trying to get contact everywhere. It looks like I didn't get any ink up at the top, but you know what, I think it'll be okay. I'm probably going to end up sanding this a little bit anyway to make it look a little bit more fun. And honestly, I was wanting to use the green. Dang, I will mix some green in there too. I was wanting to do some green. All right, let's see how that looks. Let y'all see that real quick. I'm gonna do one more black one on this side, and I may even let it be a little more faint, like it's way back in the background. Just what the residue's left on there. Kind of moving a little bit. So it's better if you would to put a little backing on this and not do it like I'm doing it. That just slid a little bit. That back's a little bit sticky, so that's why I'm doing this, because it's just sticking to my fingers. right, that's not bad. Again, I'm just kind of tickling it, holding it, trying not to let it shift. That looks so cool. I love it. So this is the sprigs. It's all your fault. All right, here we go. I'm trying to make it look like it's just out in the middle of a field, very natural. You know how stuff just kind of willy-nilly, nothing is straight. Do a couple more of these. I really like that grass look. That looks really cool. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Again, my name is Wendy with Cottage 321, and if you don't know already, the June release for Iron Orchid Designs, their new products, is now available for pre-order. They will be shipping out Thursday, June 24th, and you can also buy it in my store on June 24th. But anyway, hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sorry that it went so long, but you know, you lose time when you're having fun. Y'all have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Don't forget that Thursday we go live at 4 p.m. with all our new apparel arrivals. So it'll be apparel, shoes, any new shoes, and any new jewelry, handbags, and all that good stuff. It's all of our fashion stuff. So anyway, y'all have an awesome day, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.